Climate change is real, and we are all at risk. We have witnessed weather-related natural disasters such as wildfires, drought, and also floods becoming more frequent and also severe. We have to work and we have to start addressing this issue. Therefore, now more than ever, we need to effectively and mobilizing collective action to solve this problem effectively. We, finance ministers, could play an important role and critical role. We have strong instruments at our disposal to combat climate change and to facilitate the green transition. Mainstreaming climate change into our fiscal policy is very, very critical. Yet it is also very challenging because it has a multi-dimensional and important implication socially, politically. Every country has a different starting point. We have different fiscal spaces and also often have a competing priority. In the current crisis, when we are all facing with the pandemic, this challenge is even more real. Health and economic recovery certainly becoming so important at this very moment. The focus of fiscal policy mostly now on this area, but it should not taking into account the consequence of the recovery toward the climate change challenge. We have to make sure that designing on our economic recovery, it should be also taking into account the sustainability for our planet. How we need to build better, stronger, and greener. That is the real challenge that we need to discuss. Our view is that we must take concrete action, especially on a fiscal policy stance. Since developing our mitigation fiscal framework in 2012, we have given fiscal incentives to attract more renewable energy and clean technology investment. We also using our budget and tagging to the climate, so climate budget tagging, in order for us to be able to track our climate spending in the last 5 years. We also use the main component to issue the sovereign green sukuk, that is financing related to the green project. With the COVID-19, we continue have a strong commitment for finding a way not only addressing the issue of health, but also in supporting our green project. During this time, Indonesia is still issuing global green sukuk. And we also now introducing a new kind of financing, the blended finance, the called SDG bond. With this innovative financing, we do hope that Indonesia will be able to establish an environmental fund, the SDG Indonesia One, which is becoming a platform for blended finance that is useful to finance our SDG, Sustainable Development Goal, and climate change commitment. But these are all coming from our own effort. Indonesia also developing climate change fiscal framework. This is a comprehensive climate fiscal policy to address both financing and governance issue in achieving our climate target. And we also now preparing carbon pricing and carbon market with regulatory framework, which do hope can address the issue greenhouse gas emission. But climate change is not one individual country problem. This is a global problem. So what the Indonesia has done will not be adequate. We need all countries to be able to participate and contribute. I believe the finance ministers in this coalition have all the political determination to also designing the policy and instrument that is solving the real challenge that is climate change in the most affordable and just way. Because the collaboration can only be done when all participants contribute in the affordable and the equitable way. Thank you so much.